Hey there everybody, this is Shiny Girl. Let's continue Great Ball, shall we? Prank up Pokemon Stadium. You know the deal. Been going surprisingly well, all things considered. Not going to lie, it's probably not going to be like that for very much longer. Hoping for a grass start.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5.
That's not a grass start. Also, I think I might have picked. I picked the wrong start because I thought I'd picked Rapidash again. Oh dear. Well, now that you're in, you may as well do something useful.
They strike fighting.
Oh, neat, you actually fasten the seizure. That's fine.
Here's the first move.
Partially Dragon, that's the thing until like Generation 4, so can't really do much. Alright, you're the trainer who likes being an accuracy noob. I should have brought Aerodactyl.
Neither one is conceding an inch. Now. What's this? Boom! What now? The Pokémon feeling it.
There's Aerodactyl, I think Aerodactyl's the only one on the team that knows Swift. Oh, you might have to kill it through -2 accuracy. I'm actually so glad Snakebite's here because I can toxic some fools. I want to get into the way of my emeralds. They're playing with the wrong guy. Let's bring Tessie, please. I may end up switching back into. I like to switching back into Thingy Bob. Oh no, you're using it with Drought. What shall I do? The answer is simple. I'm going to be using special because that's all the Tessie does. Is just special attacks. And by special attacks, I mean Thunderbolts. Applied directly to your face. In all fairness, I think Tessie would have been a decent opener because regardless of the type that she's comes up against, I've got Thunderbolt or Ice Beam to dispose of them. So it didn't really matter what she brought out, I had a perfect counter towards it. It's just Tessie has the issue of being slower than a tectonic plate.
There's a distinct difference in the
but yeah, I think from here Tessie could take it, providing this trainer doesn't start doing an evasion move again.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Those hurts when Tessie actually outspeeds something.
That's an effective hit.
And that stab super effective, and that didn't kill. And that growth's going to do nothing because
neither one is conceding.
Yeah, 3 HP is not really going to get you anywhere.
A psychic blast. It's doubly effective, and it's down.
So I should probably just use like Mega Drain or something. Actually made the growth actually watered down. Just saying. Really hope that doesn't come to bite me in the arse in the late caps. Parasite is the bird keeper that doesn't keep all birds. But technically it has mostly flying types or those with the lever type. Spoiler alert, there are characters to exist in this generation. We'll bring Tessie, we'll bring Dozy, and who else? Snakebite, why not?
Field is thinning out. We're into
Tessie should be bulky enough to resist the inevitable drill pack this Pharaoh is going to come up against. And I can counter with Ice Beam, which I've stabbed and super effective. Yeah, you can Tessie take those all that. Drill pack is usually something that's very nasty. It would have been nice if I'd had something that could have used that, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. Probably would have. I don't know if I'd actually get the spear and then Nuzelocke. I would have used that over anything else. Gyarados, you're funny. Also, no such thing as Intimidate, not that I mind, because this Tessie is a special Tessie. And Reflect only does things with physical defense. I'm using special. Get out of here. No, seriously, anything that comes on Thunderbolt looks at you throwing Gyarados and you fall over dead. Pretty much. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. That is specifically well trained whatnot. And I have to hate it trained for Beefy as well. As far as effects, here comes the evasion noob just to ruin my die. Hoping not to see that, but alas, we have seen that. What do you mean no? Try again. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. What's that? Oh yeah, Tornado hits twice. I think is Tornado supposed to poison as well? I think it has a chance of poison as well. I think in Generation 2 it was bugged. Tornado's bugged because it's not actually a poison type attack that causes poison. It was actually the only thing that could poison steel types in Generation 2. Due to the other side of the... It's not poison type. And then I think Generation 3 fixed it, and then you couldn't really poison a steel type until it got hit by the Nuzelocke, and then poisoned it. And then the opponent has the audacity to switch it out. Alright, what are we going to do here? I was going to say a lot of things are weak to Psychic. Well, nothing really likes taking Psychic to the fight. So let's bring Twine, press the right button this time. We'll bring Dozy and Tessie. Dozy has Psychic to his advantage. Tessie is basically just going to hit for whatever. I think I may just do. Oh, I forgot to Twilight Speech as well. What I was going to do, I was going to point some to paralyze this thing, but crits are nice as well. Really didn't want to. Oh wow, you did that pretty well. Then again, that is not stab.
What's this? That's a good hit.
Oh, this is going to get annoying. We're just going to keep doing that. But it's all the way for me to just get the paralysis on you anyway. I get the paralysis on you, I think 100 might actually work.
What's that? A decent hit!
And it'll stop the shenanigans from constantly happening.
Neither one is exceeding an inch.
Paralyzed, please, fly.
What now?
Crit works as well.
What, Pokey?
He's probably going to recover that off.
It's restoring HP.
Oh boy, this isn't fascinating or tedious at all. Watch it, the paralyze is not. He's going to get paralyzed, but it's not even going to matter.
Yeah, it's a hit. It's restoring HP.
Either that, or I'm going to run out of BP for body slam. Which is also probably going to be a problem.
What's this? Goodness.
How much BP does recover have? I can't remember the last time I used it.
What's that? Oh!
Oh dear, confusion.
What a
That's
furious
usually
battle.
time for me to just say nope. I remember the right buttons. Probably Dozy instead.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon.
Dozy can take a silent if it exists and do they fail the smart? Yeah, he's going to do the smart play. I'll be to
Restoring HP.
cover on my switching.
How will the swamp Pokemon fight?
To be fair, what I'd rather doing is hypnosis and then beating the snot out of it.
What now? Nail the weak spot. It's restoring HP. Sparks are flying in this heated match.
But like I said, if all it's just going to do is just doing
What'll it do?
recovery of the
There, it's a hit.
what Shangri I'm able to do. As I may as well as get a status element on it.
Restoring HP. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. What's this?
Why the heck am I not getting the status elements?
What's that? That's a good hit.
Alright, change of plan. I'm kind of annoyed with this creature now.
They go into battle poses.
I thought I should also probably put it to sleep,
now?
but
Special stat is down.
all that's going to do is going to give it a free turn of recovery if hypnosis doesn't work.
It's restoring HP.
Do like that you did get a special drop though, because this should kill from there.
What'll it do? Major
There
damage.
we go, get out of here.
It goes down after a good fight. What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Lazy thing. What have we got? Execute.
Oh, it's Execute.
Which can potentially drop status elements on me, so
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up
yeah,
in
let's
the
try
air.
and put it to sleep.
Hypnosis. The move failed.
Oh, you're gonna do that thing, aren't you?
Beefy. Yeah, it's a hit.
At least it only hurts when I
heated
attack,
battle
so
rages on.
how about I don't attack and instead bring Tessie into her and you die.
They strike fighting poses.
You wondering why Tessie's going to ruin his day? Ice Beam.
Oh, it's Lovely.
Yeah, I suspected that's what you were going to do.
Oh, toxic. The poison will slowly sap the strength. How will the
because
Pokemon
for some reason
fight?
in this generation, Leech Seed and Toxic work off the same damage calculations. Therefore, you get the same amount of HP that Toxic drains away. So essentially, you're getting 2 sets of Toxic Poison from the one thing. Fortunately, you can switch out and remove Toxic Poison from things. Though I may not do it depending on what this next Poke's chancey. In that case, I will switch out. I know Chansey will take some hits. I should try and paralyze it and try for Horn Drill, because have you seen the amount of HP Chansey has? If we can get it paralyzed, Horn Drill's going to get rid of all its HP. I don't even mind that you're armoring up. Like I said the last damage body slam does, the more likely I'm going to paralyze.
Savage attack. No.
I say is this thing is probably.
What's next?
Yeah, that's not good.
There's a big difference in 8.
Change of plan. Do what I should have done before and switch to Daisy instead.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
Gosh damn, this battle's taking way longer than it should have. Trying for the kill with Bubble Beam, that's the thing.
What's this? A decent hit.
Not like really affect Dozy all that much.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? They go into battle post. What now? There, it's a hit.
Oh, you have softballs as well. This is why I kind of want to use Horn Drill. This thing also has a softball that's just gonna keep stalling and stalling and stalling. I think we might actually have this game's first jump cut to well, not. Well, I don't think I really jump cut. I've just sped the thing up while I get rid of this freaking Chansey.
A minor hit. What a furious battle! They strike fighting poses. What's this? Yeah, it's a hit! What now? The speed is down. Neither one is conceding an inch. It's restoring HP. What'll it do? Goodness! The intense battle continues.
Play on one.
What's next?
Now.
The speed is down. Brilliant flash. The move failed. One still raring to go.
It's not that one, is it?
Appears beat.
Alright, so since that attempt actually didn't go well, just to spoilerate everything, since I last actually put some effort into putting some commentary, the strategy I was working on to get rid of the Chansey, paralyze it and then Horn Drill, wasn't working because paralyze wasn't happening with the body slams. So this is why I brought Snake Pet with me today. Because if that Chansey comes out, it's getting a toxic to the thighs essentially.
Yeah, it's a hit.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
What will the other side do? Boom!
To be fair, I was also expecting the Porygon to quite fast, so that's going to get toxic as well. Oh yeah, shot. Now I get the paralyze on the body slam. On something that I don't really care on it having. Oh man, I'm going to bounce out now.
There, it's a hit. The crowd's excitement is building.
I don't think it'll protect using me switching. Because it might not do toxic anyway. Watch it actually protect the switch and drop a toxic on me. Because I had a poison type, but it won't use toxic because it'll not work.
Oh, it's Hypno. What'll it do?
That didn't really do much as far as absorbing HP.
How will the
So far, the Pokemon we're getting here have actually been pretty decent. Doubt the crit massive, but you know.
Oh, is it down and out?
It's a stab psychic. What else you want to expect though? Ah, Porygon.
Oh, it's Porygon.
You need to be introduced to my snake-flavored friend.
Pokemon. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
Or rather, you should be introduced to it. I mean, I'm going to make you a bad time. Tackle shouldn't do much. Why would you have Tackle at level 100 Porygon? Porygon learns better moves anyway, even in this generation. I believe it can have both Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and it also can have Psychic. It does recover, as we're saying. It can have Tri-Attack as a decent stab move. Side Beam's going to hurt a little, which so if that means I am going to lose. Because I don't really want to. I don't really want another side beam to the face. Also, I believe Snake Bite also got confused in that with that hit as well, which is doubly unfortunate. Then again, the AI is sometimes clever and will switch out when it's toxic poison. But regardless, I don't care as long as I have like some form of poison attached to it.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Looks like we're doing the do-si-do switching around.
They go into battle post. It's a revolving door of Pokemon.
I don't really want to be playing do-si-do with my pokes. Yeah, hilarious Porygon, you're going to lose significantly more HP than you lost. Well, more or less the same, but you know, that's how toxic works sometimes. I believe after 16 turns, toxic generally does more damage than you have HP. I forget. I know it's a set number of turns, so therefore you can actually stall out, spamming recovery, all sorts. In things where you can't use items. Like I said, I think it's 16 turns. I'm honestly not sure. Anyway, the Porygon went away a lot easier than previously. This thing's the Chansey again. The Chansey's going. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's Chansey.
I would safely switch in Snake Bite into the Chansey, and the best way of doing that is by dropping Hypnosis and hoping it doesn't get first turn away. So from here, what I'm going to plan on doing is going to end up being a rip, and probably going to end up being rip continue.
The Pokémon returns to its Pokéball.
As at this point, Snakebite's going to damage it while it's asleep. I conveniently woke up, so I don't need to. So now what I do instead is I'm just going to hit Toxic on it until it. I'm going to grab Toxic at it. If it gets the poison, good. It can't switch out anyway because this is the last poke. So that poison's going to wear the thing down. And then all I do here. Probably the best thing I can do actually is Rock Slide because that has a chance of flinching.
What now?
I mean, it's not really going to do much, but yeah, if I get the flinch and I get the flinch, it's going to be pretty great. And if I don't, then Bolivia is going to Bolivia parts. I think that pretty much means rip Snakebite if I send it back in again, so let's try and salvage continue.
Here's a Pokemon chain.
I mean, Taxi's probably not the best thing for this, but it's bulky enough. You know, while this is probably not being another battle of attrition, it's not going to be as bad. I'm actually going to check what how poison actually, not poison, how Toxic does actually work. But this is essentially just going to it's going to spam healing, and the healing is not going to help it all that much. I'm just going to spam like my strongest possible moves, which is going to be the Stab Ice Beam and the Stab Surf. Special Surf crit.
What'll it do? The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. It's restoring HP. Right, that's there.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. It looks like it starts at 1/16 and then doubles that each time, so it's, I think it's roughly about 16 turns. Actually, it's probably less than that. It's probably more like 6 or 7. Probably like half. I don't know what I'm talking about. On the plus side, I got my continued back that I had to burn on this jackass, so there we go. Oh my goodness, how Moltres. Right. Since you have plenty of things weak to Tessie, I'm going to start with Tessie first. I'm going to bring Dozy and I'm going to bring Snakebite because it's the only thing that has Earthquake in case the Magneton appears.
This is it, the final battle! Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Which it has done. Really don't like that this team doesn't have a ground type in it. Really wish wish I had like a Nidoran, like Nidoking or something
A strike fighting poses.
in the team for a ground type, because that would have been an easy one to get for the Nuzelocke and would have been alright to be used anywhere.
Oh, it's Arbok.
I mean, let's be honest, speedrunners use that as it is. I really don't like that you're using Thunderwave. Do I have Blast still? No, I don't. I got rid of it, and I'm using Toxic. I was saying I'm using Toxic on a Steel type. Steel types didn't exist in this generation. So yeah, let's get those. This thing can be. You can drop a Toxic poison on it. And considering Thunderbolt's damage though, this is going to be a dead snake bite. I'd say it's problematic, but I believe those can get rid of the Magneton from here.
What's this?
To be fair, the Toxic was a bit of a misplay, and I wanted to use Earthquake, but alas, that's not a thing. In all honesty, Dozy, you really have to one-shot this Magneton, because otherwise you're taking a Thunder Wave to the face.
What's next?
I know, you didn't kill it, so yeah, we're getting a Thunder Wave to the face. Online and now, we're still getting a Thunderbolt, which shouldn't do much.
What'll it do?
Not helped by the -1 special. So from here, fine, this thing doesn't switch, that is that's a dead Magneton. Yeah, it didn't switch. I was half expecting to be like, yo, I'm going to drop a Thunder Wave in your face, just because I'm a Jack. You didn't, which would have been the better play, let's be honest here, but I'm not the AI, I am the player that's using the stupidly named Pokemon. Here's Moltres. Hello Moltres, how are you? You're the least favourite of the legendary birds. He's like, you are in fact quite rubbish. Even in future generations, in my honest opinion. This might sting a little though.
What's that? That's a good hit.
To be fair, that could have burnt me and I was like, yeah, whatever. So I just constantly inject the Psychic Blast into your face. Really nice for that crit, but oh well. Oh jeez, you're doing that, you really want to be doing that. I don't think you really should be doing that. You need to go back and teach best moves to your Moltres. This opposing trainer guy. Double team is not a good move. It's only a good move when I'm using it. Not when anybody else is using it, only when I'm using it. Because I apparently have the ego the size of a planet. Dragonair, right. I can't really do much to Dragonair unless I bring Tessie and I don't really want to hard switch Tessie in with it to drop a Hypnosis or something onto it. Mainly because I think this thing might also have Thunder Wave. Can also cause Chicane like that.
What now?
Again, those are just tanking special effects like there's nothing. Try it again though, Doze. Actually, if we get this thing asleep and it doesn't one time wake up, I can usually switch into Test and just Ice Beam this thing to death. Good, it's asleep this time, so that's a safe switching for me. And next time we'll probably be seeing a dead Dragonair. Then again, I think Dragonairs can sometimes carry Thunderbolt.
won't awaken.
It's still asleep, which means I get a free ice beam.
Pokemon fight.
It's naturally faster than Tessie because Tessie is about as fast as a tectonic plate. Not that it particularly matters. Ice Beam hurts dragons like Ice Beam hurts dragons, I guess. But hooray! Great Ball's done. And that took me about part of 3/4 of an hour because the Trainer 7's a bit of a jerk. I would say I don't really care about if I get each one perfect. Because the other part you don't get perfects for the 8th trainer anyway. Only for the first 7. So that's Great Ball, and that's pretty much and that's pretty much all my confidence in the Nuzelocke team done and dusted. Next time's going to be Ultra Ball, and yeah, I don't know how well the Nuzelocke team will come up against Ultra Ball. It might do well, it might dominate, it might not. We'll have to wait and see. The Ultra Ball is kind of like, it might not, but Master Ball is definitely, I have like zero confidence in the Nuzelocke team to win that, but I'm going to give it the college try. And then if not, I'm going to have to figure out like another team to actually do this with, which is going to be unfortunate because I really wanted the Nuzelocke team to actually get a little more shine time than it did, but I mean, it did well in Gym Leader Castle when I used the team, but yeah, the Elite Four kicked its collective ass, as I believe did Blind. But yeah, it's really dependent on how well they do in Ultra Ball Prime and the other one, Master Ball Prime. That's probably going to determine whether I do Run 2 in the future. So until then, next time, Ultra Ball Prime Cup. Take care, I'll see you later. Ciao!